Yo, what is going on, you guys? It's your boy King Sanders here, and so if you guys are a big fan of my channel, you guys have known that I have been MIA for just about 3 months, so I just want to go ahead and chat about it. This video will be kind of long. It'll be probably about 10 to 15 minutes, give or take. But I just kind of wanted to go over everything. You guys had given me such a huge, well, huge to me, such a huge fan base, and I was so ready to continue on with it all. It wasn't fair of me to go ahead and quit streaming, quit YouTube. It really wasn't fair. You guys were giving me immense amounts of support, and it wasn't fair for me to quit. But I do just want to go ahead and talk about everything that kind of happened in about the last 2 or 3 months, just so that way you guys can understand a little bit where I was coming from. So I guess we'll go ahead and start. If you guys are huge fans of my channel, thank you guys once again for everything that you've ever given me. But if you guys are big fans of my channel, you guys do know that I had moved into an apartment with some of my friends. Basically, I had a lot of personal issues going on. Not only financially, but my dad's health was a little bit on the line. So was my grandma's. So with that being said, a lot of that has to do with it. So basically, my dad and my grandma were both not doing very well. I didn't want to, because my mom was taking care of my grandma a lot, and so I wanted to be able to be there for my brother, just because I did not want him to have to be alone, just in case if something were to happen to Dad or something were to happen to Grandma. I did not want to miss it, and that was a big thing for me, because you know, my dad and my grandma, they mean a lot to me, and the last thing that I would want is something to happen to them, and then my brother not have anyone to go to. So I wanted to be that guy for him. So that was a huge factor for it. I was also very financially unstable. I was literally living paycheck to paycheck, which I know 100% was my fault. So I had picked up another job. The other job, I was working at FedEx as a package handler, and I was just doing it from about usually from 4 a.m. to 8 a.m. or 8:30, depending on the day. And then I would work at my other job at the car dealership, which was about from 9 a.m. until 7 p.m. Sorry. So, you know, I was racking in probably right around, between the two jobs, probably 60, 70 hour work weeks. So it was a lot. It truly was a lot. And so I would usually, right after I get off work, I would go pick up something to eat. I would, but I would usually go get something to eat, go right home, and go right to bed. Because like I said, I worked at 4 a.m. So I would get up around 2:45, shower, and then leave the house to go to where I worked. So from there, also my parents, they just built a new house, so I was helping them move into it, which is why you can kind of see like where I'm at. So I am going to get some cool stuff to hang behind me, I promise, just so that way it's not just a blank wall. But we literally just moved in, so I didn't want to you know, keep you guys waiting any longer. And plus, this is something that I'm very excited to do. So I was working those two jobs. It was making it very tough for me to be able to stream, be able to do YouTube, just because I didn't have a whole lot of time on my hands. And I know that's not a very good excuse. I know it's not, and I should have kept going. But I just wasn't sure. I just wasn't sure about everything that was going on, and it made me just made me kind of uncomfortable about it all. So, and also my parents were moving. So, with all that being said, I mean, it was tough. It was very, very tough. But I'll go ahead and I'll cut to the chase about what you guys want to hear. How's the channel gonna go? How's the Twitch channel gonna go? Everything. So, first off, I want to start off by saying, as of right now, the Twitch channel is done. And it hurts me. It hurts me to say that. It really does. Like, I loved being able to get on the camera, play some 2K for you guys, go ahead and basically, like, just absolutely go on crazy win streaks. Well, if we could ever get games, get on crazy win streaks and just play for you guys. Like, it was just so fun to me. I loved it. But unfortunately, as of right now, our Wi-Fi is terrible. We moved out to the country, and if you guys are around the Illinois area, you guys know that in the country there's absolutely no Wi-Fi. Like, it's bad. It's really bad Wi-Fi. I'll actually try to show you here. I just loaded this in. Look, you can see the packs. The pictures of the packs hadn't even loaded. And then if you click here, look how long it takes to load. And then look, the pictures of the players don't even load on the My Team page. Like, that's what I'm working with right now. So my computer is LAN cabled into the router directly. So that one's fine. But the router itself, so the PS4 is running off of just Wi-Fi. So it is really, really bad. I have like a splitter to where I can go ahead and basically do two or like have two LAN cables into, like, one into my computer, one into my PlayStation. But for the sake of this video, it is going to be just into my computer, just so that way it uploads faster, just so that way I don't have any issues with, like, the camera or anything like that. So basically my Wi-Fi is really, really bad. So which is why I'm switching over just straight to YouTube. But it's something that I really love to do. I mean, something that I love to do is right before bed, I would usually get on and I would watch walkthroughs. Some of my favorite people, obviously, are like T Martin. I love him. I love Hollow. And there's another guy that does them. He is kind of... So he has a main YouTube channel, which he does just Madden stuff on. But he's got another channel where he does, like, NHL, PGA, MLB, and his name is Brett Barrett, or like Brett QB, whichever you guys would know him by. But yeah, he's a really big Madden YouTuber. But literally right before bed, what I would do is I would literally watch one gameplay or one walkthrough from one of those people. So I loved it. I absolutely loved it. It was amazing. But so that's what I'm gonna do, actually. So I'm going to start doing gameplays or like walkthroughs of the games that I play, just because my Wi-Fi is so bad and it's going to be very difficult to play online games. And on top of that, I don't really have any teammates. I don't really have anyone that plays PS4 anymore. So until I get the PS5, I really don't have a whole lot of options. I'm trying to get one today at Best Buy. It is about 7:20 in the morning on the 15th of December, so I'm trying to get one at Best Buy. They said that they were coming in stock at some point today for online only, so I'm definitely trying for that. But yeah, so for the future of this channel, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do gameplays and walkthroughs. I have a couple ideas in mind. My first game is 100% Assassin's Creed Valhalla. I'm really excited to play that game. It looks absolutely flawless. I've loved every other Assassin's Creed game, so why wouldn't I love the newest one? But yeah, I'm super excited for it. Another one is Cold War. For the campaign. I'm really excited to play that. I've played all the other Call of Duties in regards to the campaign, so this one should be pretty good as well. I've heard a lot of good things as well, so I'm just keeping my head up. Another one is Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk just came out. I'm really gonna try to get my hands on that. I get paid Friday, so I'm gonna try to get my hands on it on Friday and then grind it out that day. Same with Avengers. I have the Avengers game. I haven't touched it at all, just because of the fact that I have wanted to save it for the YouTube videos. I've also gotten into, just if you guys are wanting to keep up with me just a little bit, I've also gotten into basketball cards. I'm a huge basketball card guy. I watch Pac-Man and Pac-Man Breaks. I watch there's some of the other guys, but Pac-Man's like the one. I watch him a lot. He's like my guy. So I love Pac-Man. But yeah, that is something that I'm super excited to go ahead and get started. Is like my basketball collection, so to say. I bought some packs and they just came in the mail. They are crazy expensive. I don't know if any of you guys are like basketball guys, but the cards themselves are super expensive. I had to buy a pack. There was one pack, and it was like a Panini Prism pack, which is my favorite product in general from watching the videos, and it was like $20. No exaggeration. So I'm opening those. I'm opening those packs on Wednesday, I think. That's the day that I'm getting my card sleeves in, just in case I get a good pull. I don't think I will, but just in case if I do, I would love to be able to sleeve it. But yeah, I know we're kind of getting off topic, so sorry. But yeah, so we're going to be doing gameplays now. If you guys are wondering the length of the videos, there are some people like T Martin who do like an hour-long videos, or there's some people that do just like 15-20 minute videos. Mine are going to be kind of in the middle. I'm going to try to do 30-minute videos at a time. The reason for that is because truly what I want is, like, whenever I sit down and watch one, I do not want to sit there and watch one for like an hour. Obviously, if it's T Martin, I obviously will, just because he's the guy. But for the majority of the time, like, I do not want an hour-long video. So mine are going to be 30 minutes. I feel like that's a good length of time, not only for longevity purposes, because I'll be able to put out probably a lot of episodes. I'm not sure how long or how many hours of gameplay Assassin's Creed is, but if it's anything like the other ones, it'll be a lot. So that'll give me a lot of longevity. I'll be super excited to be able to play that. But also, it won't be too long. You know, whenever you sit there and you're watching like a gameplay, you don't want to have to sit there for an hour unless you really aren't doing anything. So yeah, so that's kind of the future as to what's going on. I'm going to be doing gameplays from now on, just because one, I don't have the PS5 yet, so it's going to be kind of tough to be able to like play any games with any of my friends because they all have the PS5. It's going to be tough to, you know, it's just going to be tough. And my Wi-Fi is terrible. So Wi-Fi is terrible, don't have PS5. So I feel like that's just a recipe for me to, for sure, get on this train of gameplays. So I'm super excited about it, you guys. But if you guys have made it this far, thank you guys so much for watching. Every single minute of watch time definitely helps. So make sure you guys like and subscribe, just to try to get me out there a little bit more. And I'm sorry for all the loyal people out there. If you guys come back, thank you guys. I really appreciate it, and I'm going to be grinding for you guys. If not, then I would love for all the new people that come in here and want to be loyal to me. Thank you guys. I love you guys.